Hello, my dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your career, money, abundance reading for the second half of October 2019. I am Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot. Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. Now, this is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. So remember, not all of the messages today will resonate. Take what fits and be sure to check out the readings for your Moon and Rising signs as well. I only post these videos on YouTube, so please, if you enjoyed this reading, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, as I would love to hear from you. Now, I have already pre-shuffled the cards. I'm using two decks today. I'm using the Gilded Tarot, which is this one, and then I'm using the Arcanum Tarot, which is this deck here. Hopefully they're on screen. And so this is the main deck I'm using, and I'm using these cards here to clarify. But I have pre-shuffled, but I will give them a quick shuffle here as well, just for transparency purposes. And so what do we have? What messages do we have for career, money, abundance for Sagittarius? So your first card is the Judgment. Good. And that is followed by, oh, the Two of Swords. Okay, and the energy at the bottom of the deck, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So this is your overall energy, Sagittarius, for the last 2 weeks of October in your career, money, abundance sector. And now I'm getting the Arcanum deck out to clarify Judgment and the Two of Swords. Okay, so Judgment is clarified by the Magician. Wow, two major Arcanum cards. Okay. And the Two of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Okay. Give me one moment, Sagittarius. I'm just going to look at all the cards together here. So, Sagittarius, for the last 2 weeks of October, the energy around you is that of the Seven of Wands. Now, wands are fire, creativity, energy, and that would be your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So that is you, Sagittarius. And the Seven of Wands, though, represents self-defense. It's protection against competition. So, but you can see this person here. They have the higher ground. They're standing at the doorway. These wands are all lower than their wand, so they do have the upper hand. So it's not a even though it's self-defense and protecting yourself against competition, it's not a lost battle. So and he doesn't seem particularly stressed out either. So, but this is the energy around you. So with regard to career, money, finance, you know, if there's a competition around you, perhaps you have applied for another job or you're waiting to hear back from another job, and then there's that competition there. But the positive for you, if that is the case, is that we have Judgment here at the beginning of the second half of October for you. And Judgment is a very positive card. It's clarity. It's a final decision. So that decision is going to be made. So whatever that competition is and that you feel you have to defend yourself against, a decision is going to be made. And it's but it's also about clarity and a wake-up call to your life's purpose. So a judgment is often it's about a ruling, or sorry, it's about things turning out in your favor. So, you know, if you have applied for another job, this could be something that you really want because you really feel like it fits in with your life purpose. It's something that's going to help you feel fulfilled. Now, if you haven't applied for a new position or even a promotion within the company you're at, it could even be about and you're feeling competition because maybe there's a side project or something that you want to get going and off the ground, and it gives you that sense of purpose and life purpose. So, but with Judgment being here, it's very positive, and that, you know, whatever this competition is, it is going to work out in your favor. And then with the Judgment being clarified by the Magician, this card is a fantastic card, especially in this position, because the Magician is focused. It's focused creativity. It's turning visions into reality and inspired action. So if you have a side project going, and it's not so much a career or something in your current daytime job. This is telling you that you can take that idea and you can manifest it. The Magician is all about being able to manifest and turning that vision into a reality. It's inspired action. So this is telling you that you absolutely have all the tools, everything, all the knowledge that you need to get whatever project you want to get up off the ground. Now, if you have applied for a job or a promotion or even to take on a project at work, this is telling you have the resources to do it. And I feel like you're like the people that have either interviewed you or your bosses, they know that you have the skills necessary to be successful at whatever this is. So this is a very positive sign. But then this is now followed by the Two of Swords, and this is I'm actually getting the feeling the Two of Swords is all about it's making a choice. It's time to compromise, or you have to make a decision. And you see that this person is blindfolded. And now Swords energy is all about its intellect, it's air energy. So it's about your mind, and it's, you know, that you need to, you also see the full moon down here as well. And this is your intuition. That's what the full moon represents. And perhaps not being able to see all the results of what these are the decisions here that you have to make. And it's about using your intuition, because you see that this person is blindfolded, so they can't see. Everything looks equal as far as they're concerned. Both decisions are equal, and so it's using that gut feeling in order to make that choice. So the choice or the compromise that you might have to make could be in that. You know, if it is a project that you're trying to get off the ground, you might have to compromise something in your personal life, such as time, or commit more time into it, or maybe start saving a bit of money and putting it on the side if you're trying to get a project off the ground, because you're going to need that to help you get that project off the ground. So, you know, you might have to like cut back on the Tim Hortons coffees you're purchasing or something like that, but you kind of get the idea. But it can also be if you've applied to something, like if you've applied to different jobs, or even at work, this can be representing that you're getting two options. Maybe you're hearing back from two people and you've been a successful candidate for two different jobs, and now you have to make that choice on which one to do. Like I'm sure a lot of people would like to be in your shoes, Sagittarius, or even at work, if there's a project going on, you might have to choose between two different projects that you're going to be taking on at work. And this is telling you to use that intuition to help you clarify which direction to take and which path to choose that's going to help you feel fulfilled. And this Two of Swords, in making that decision, is being clarified by the Knight of Swords, another air energy. A Knight of Swords, this is probably the fastest knight in the deck. This is a fast talking person. It's also a lifestyle change. So whatever is coming in for you, it's in either. This can represent two different things. It can be that whatever decision you are going to make is you have the skills, you have the ability, you're going to be so successful with it that it's going to change your lifestyle. It's actually going to change your lifestyle. Or that if it's more of a side project that you're trying to do, you're going to have to make a few lifestyle changes in order to get that project off the ground, and making a few sacrifices. So that's the energy that I'm feeling. But the overall feeling with this is that, you know, you have all the tools you need. You have all the skills, all the knowledge. You know, you have that ability to turn that vision into, whether or not it's with a job that you've applied to, or if you're trying to get a project off the ground, you have the ability to be super successful at this and turn it into something big. And with Judgment here too, it's you know, you will be successful. It's going to turn out in your favor. So that concludes your career, money, abundance readings, Sagittarius, for the second half of October. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.